Movie news, Free Guy, an inventive and hilarious video game blockbuster. Is it worth the wait? Much like Guy starts to question his own reality, Free Guy is out to challenge two accepted truths: that there's no space for an original movie in a blockbuster season filled with sequels and IPs, and that movies about video games can't be genuinely great. We might have to wait to see how Free Guy performs at the box office to see if it can disprove the first one, but there's no doubt that the second one has been brilliantly brushed away. Video game movies have been slowly improving. Sonic the Hedgehog turned out to be solid fun, and Werewolves Within is a 2021 gem over recent months, and Free Guy continues this trend to stake a claim as the best ever video game movie. Yes, we know it's not based on an actual video game, but it's a love letter to the culture and wouldn't exist without it. But the real success of Free Guy lies in the fact that it will appeal to gamers and non-gamers alike. It's a hilarious and inventive blockbuster, boosted by a supremely likable cast, that delivers plenty of surprises along the way. Inspired by the likes of Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto and Minecraft, the video game at the center of Free Guy is Free City, an open-world gamer where players can undertake various missions or just kill some people to level up. For Guy, Ryan Reynolds, though, Free City is his home, as he's unaware that he's just an NPC, a non-player character to any non-gamers out there. He's a bank teller who enjoys the simple life with his goldfish and best friend buddy, Lil Rel Howery, who works as a security guard at the bank. Everything changes though when Guy starts to hanker for a life different to his own, inspired by visions of the girl of his dreams, and fights back against a bank robber. By putting on the robber's sunglasses, Guy begins to see his home city in a totally different light. After a chance meeting with Molotov girl, Jodie Comer, the girl of his visions, Guy decides it's time to become the hero of his own story. But with the game's publisher Taika Waititi set to launch the Free City sequel and destroy the original game, can Guy save his city before it's too late? Guy is our guide in the strange and often violent, but blood-free, world of Free City, with Ryan Reynolds playing him as a mix of Emmett from the Lego Movie and Truman in The Truman Show. It's a performance largely shorn of the wisecracks and cynicism of Deadpool, as Guy is essentially a blank slate who starts to feel things, and Reynolds' charisma shines through to make Guy a hero we can all get behind. Reynolds shares a fun chemistry with Jodie Comer, who has a dual role playing the badass Molotov girl in Free City and the more reserved programmer Millie in the real world. In her biggest movie role to date, Comer fits in effortlessly and gets to showcase her impressive range, including broader comedy chops and action prowess. Reynolds and Comer might be the leads, but there's excellent performances all round in Free Guy. Taika Waititi frequently steals the show whenever Antoine shows up, delivering meta digs at originality and video games. While he might be all the worst people you've met wrapped up in one, Waititi revels in the hatefulness so much that it's always hilarious. It's because of the cast that Free Guy ends up being more emotional, even romantic, than you'd necessarily have expected. As programmer Keys, Joe Keery mirrors Guy's journey in fighting for what he believes in and helping Millie in her fight to save Guy, while Lil Rel Howery gets the impactful lines, and the movie's most affecting moment, as the sweetly naive buddy. Free Guy's biggest strength though is the creation of Free City, which feels so authentic you could be forgiven for forgetting it's fictional. There are numerous Easter eggs for gamers to find in the background details and, crucially, it's done with love for the culture, rather than any cynicism. The more biting gags are rightfully saved for trolls and publishers like Antoine who, unfortunately, do exist in the real world. It's such a rich video game world that there's sure to be plenty to be discovered on repeat viewings, even if we're not quite sure that Free Guy will prove as entertaining the second time around. A lot of the movie's strongest gags come from the surprises and cameos, especially in the outstanding third act, and if you know what's coming, they might not land in the same way. It's what could have lifted Free Guy to another level, although it's not something you'll be thinking about as the movie fills you with sustained joy on first watch. After a summer season filled with sequels, Free Guy was always going to feel like a welcome burst of originality, and it just so happens to be an extremely fun one at that.
Okay, please support by subscribing to our channel and clicking the like button. See you in the next video.